Welcome to Garden Sanity. I'm Laura, and I garden in Zone 7, Southern New Jersey, and I haven't said this since last November, 2024. As many of you know, if you saw it on my community post here on my YouTube channel, it's a community post, or if you look at the menu, not on TV, you can't see this on TV unfortunately, but if you're on your computer or your mobile phone, you go across the menu on any YouTube page, and usually it's on the far right, is what they call community, and that's where you can put posts almost like you would put on any other social media platform. And last November I shared that we had an unexpected death in our family and that I would be taking a break, and that's what I've been doing. I think I'm ready to start up again with filming. I've been so sad. I've been grieving. I've been grieving so much. So last November, a couple days before Thanksgiving, I came out and I recorded a video, and it was all about how my arborvitaes are doing that we had planted about a year or so ago. I had added black-eyed Susans in between each arborvitae, and I wanted to show you what they were looking like going into the winter season because it was just a few days before Thanksgiving. And I filmed that video. We had had a drought, a bad drought most of the fall, and it was going to rain the next day, so I figured, okay, I'll film the video in the morning, go out and garden, edit the video the next day, and get it up onto my YouTube channel so all of you could see it. And so I filmed that video in the morning, and then I came in, I had some tea, and then I sent my sister, my oldest sister, a text, just a funny text. It was a Monday. I thought it would be kind of funny. And then I went out to garden in the front yard. I was just trying to tidy up, cut back a few perennials and tidy up a little bit. And, you know, any of you who garden, you know that you can just lose yourself in gardening. It was a beautiful day. It was, like I said, late November. And so it's sort of like it is right now. It's mid-April, but we've had such a kind of a late spring. It was down to 29 last night here overnight. It's just in the 40s today. And no bugs, which is always great. Gardening in late fall or early spring, you know, the bugs haven't come out yet. So I was having a wonderful day gardening, and periodically I would think to myself, oh, I can't wait, you know, when I go inside later today, I'll have a text back from my sister, and I hope she got a kick out of my text. So I was out there all day because, like I said, the next day was going to rain, and then the next day after that, we were leaving for spending Thanksgiving with my mother-in-law. And I came in that night, and there was a call from my father, and which wasn't unusual, you know, for my parents to say hi. And I answered the phone, excited to tell him about my day of gardening, because both my parents have loved to garden, and it's only this year in their 93rd year they're not really able to garden, and I'm honored that I get to do that for them now at their house. So at any rate, when I answered, my father immediately asked if he could talk to my husband. My husband got on the phone, and I will never forget the look of horror on his face, and he handed me back the phone. And my oldest sister had passed away unexpectedly. She was a very private person, and I'm trying to honor that while also letting you know where I've been. And I say it was unexpected because she was only 64, and we didn't know why she died, and the autopsy showed that she died of cancer. Not only did we not know she had cancer, she didn't know she had cancer by everything we can piece together. And again, she's a very private person, so I don't want to get into it beyond that, and I hope you respect her privacy, my family's privacy. But she was one of the healthiest people, and that's why it was such a shock, because she put all of us to shame. I mean, she was 64. She looked at least 15 years younger. I mean, she was so pretty and so kind. And she passed away in her sleep, and we're very grateful for that. That it wasn't something horrible. But this has been horrible, and it's any of you that have gone through anything like this, you know it turns your world upside down. And that's why I took a break. Because as far as I can tell, gardening and grieving don't really mix when it first happens. And so, luckily, we were going into the winter time, and that's kind of the dormant season in the garden and time to hibernate. And that's kind of what I did while helping my family and my other sister and her family. And I'm the baby of the family, and sometimes I feel like a baby. So usually I film in the winter. You know, I show you all the winter interest in my garden. I'm a big proponent of winter interest, and then spring comes, and usually when I see I see a robin over there, which is wonderful. But usually when I see the birds, and we have a set of mourning doves that's been coming around, cardinals and little purple finches, and all the bulbs, the daffodils, I'm filled with joy. And what I'm hoping is when I get back into gardening, that I'll be filled with that joy again. I want to say thank you to the many of you who left comments on that community post. I was very cryptic last fall because it had just happened and I couldn't even write 2 sentences together. But I appreciate your sentiments and thoughts, and I read every one multiple times. And some of you sent me emails, and I appreciated that more than I can say, even if I haven't responded to anything. Obviously, I haven't responded to any comments either on my regular videos here on the YouTube channel, and I am going to start doing that. So I apologize to those of you who have left questions, and usually I like to be very prompt so that, you know, I don't want you lingering with any of your gardening questions. I'm here to help. But I am going to start getting back to gardening. It's been very hard to smile. And that's one thing I always try to do here on Garden Sanity on my videos, is I try to smile. I don't even try. I smile because I love gardening and I love sharing my knowledge with you. I've been gardening since I was a little girl. I'm out of my 3 sisters, my 2 older sisters and myself, I'm the only one that really got the gardening bug, although my oldest sister did have a beautiful houseplants. I'm digressing. I just wanted you to know where I've been, and that I appreciate your thoughts and prayers. And thoughts and prayers can be such a hackneyed phrase these days, but I really sincerely appreciated them. And a lot of things happened that just ceased. I ceased to garden last fall. That's what happened. And so without belaboring this, you're going to see some interesting projects this year. We were in the middle of fixing our sprinkler. We found where the leak was here in the backyard, and we ended up having to cut out a shrub, which was not fun. And we, meaning my husband, and that sort of stopped. And we had a bad drought, as I mentioned, and my arborvitaes that were the original set we planted over yonder in this part of the backyard, part of them look like a marble rye bread right now because they have brown patches in them. So I'm going to have to cut that back, feed them and water them more. I know they'll bounce back eventually, but they don't look so great. And I just need to get started. So I always say, in my videos, quite often I'll say, well, let's get started after the introduction. So that's what I'm planning on doing, is getting started again. So thanks for watching. I'll be back very shortly, starting up my videos again. And I just wanted to say thank you and explain where I've been. Gardening can be very healing, and I'm going to be leaning on that just like I've leaned on my family and prayers and everything else over the past, since last November. So Thanks, everyone. Until next time, happy gardening.